Hello everyone and welcome to the video here. Today we are going to be playing some Frostnite. Now this is my second time ever playing it. I tried it out once just to see how it go and it was pretty interesting, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a gameplay here for you guys. This is how I just like to normally build the defense for it. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty basic, and I think it's a really straightforward and strong way to just do it. There's a couple of walls around it, just a couple of floors as well, then you build stairs outwards. It gives it that few layers of extra defense and it really does help quite a lot. This is a post commentary, by the way, in case you guys couldn't already tell. Also here, right behind me, you're going to see in just a second here, I built a pretty nice trap tunnel that's really effective. It really does help to have those kinds of trap tunnels in this kind of game mode, because those wall launchers really, as you guys can see there, are just really sending the husks flying far away, and because they are 130 they really do work effectively, especially because this is a power level 100 mission. So I believe every wave the husks are going up by like 7 levels or 8 levels. So I don't know what level they are now, I can't quite see, but they were like power level 140 or something at one point, and the wall launchers were still working on them, because the wall launchers were 130 and they were god rolls. So it's really important to have those good strong traps for this game mode, especially if you're trying to get to those high rounds. I won't spoil how far I got either, but yeah. Also, yeah, as you guys can see, I'm using the turrets and adrenaline rush. I think those are two really perfect perks. Slow motion is slow field, sorry, is a really good gadget to have as well. It will buy you so much time, especially when all of the husks are just sort of coming in a line like this behind me, and you can just put the slow field and slow all of them down, which is just great. Turrets is also great. It just really helps like get rid of the husks before they get to the actual base. And of course adrenaline rush, like once you go down in this is something I didn't know, but I found out once you go down in this game mode you cannot be revived again. So like you have to wait till the next round starts, that's like really difficult. So you should just not go down. You cannot afford to go down, otherwise it really puts your team in a bad position. So I just kind of got adrenaline rush. As soon as I'm at like 5,000 or 10,000 health, I just use it straight away and just stay alive, because once you go down you're just screwed, especially at these later waves. You're just going to get one hit and you're just going to die in one hit, so you definitely need as much health as you can get. Also, I like building the trap tunnel like this. This is a really simple and just kind of straightforward way to build a mini trap tunnel. Obviously I didn't have as much time and I didn't have the resources that I needed to build it like much better how I wanted to, but I had enough materials to make some floor spikes here, so I just went ahead and did that, and I just built a mini trap tunnel to slow them down. Trap tunnels are like super important in this as well. Without them you wouldn't even go far in this game mode. You fail quite quickly. In those like latest waves as well, like wave 10 or wave 11, if you don't have your trap tunnel set up, then you're just going to be letting the husks walk through and take no damage, and that's just going to really screw you over, because it's just going to make things a lot more difficult, especially when the husks get to like, I think it's like power level 151 or something. It's just crazy. So you're really going to need them like high level god roll traps like these ones here. Also, like here when I was just killing a bunch of them with my minigun, I didn't even know this straight away either. I found this out in this match that I played, my second match, that they actually do drop some pretty decent loot, like maybe oxidized or char black or efficient or something, and they actually give you some pretty decent stuff. So I just like kill like 20 or 30 of them and just check if they drop anything useful. I recommend that to you guys as well when you play it. My team has some blue glow as well, but I always just like, I keep a couple of blue glow on myself. This is all stuff that I've learnt in this match and my first match. This gameplay that you guys are seeing again is my second match. Here's the epic smasher. Just took him out. Krampus just got slayed, pretty much destroyed instantly. He's dead. There we go. He's done. He drops. It's definitely worth killing him because he always gives you some decent loot like oxidized, power cells, bright core, sunbeam, and you need that stuff to craft those 130s. Because if you're fighting power level 150 husks and all you've got is like a 82 or something, 106, you're gonna be at a much bigger disadvantage. Oh yeah, here I just put some campfires. These campfires are 130 as well, by the way, so look how quickly my health went up. I didn't even know it was up, so I was still standing there because I didn't realize how quickly it went full again. But it just went up insanely fast, so those campfires are really useful as well. You can just put a few of them down. They're really underrated as well. Healing pads are super underrated, and campfires. You just put like a couple of campfires down, and you don't even need to be like worrying about where it is. You can, as long as you're standing in the area, you can be fighting husks or whatever, just focusing on that, and your health will be going up as well. And it goes up quite a lot because those ones are 130. I think it was given like maybe 10,000 or something health a second, and there was 2 campfires, so I may be wrong, but I think I was getting like 20,000 or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, my health went up to 100% pretty quickly there. Yeah, I built a trap tunnel here earlier and it's just completely messed up now, so it's gone chaotic. That's why they're all coming through this side. I needed to fix up this trap tunnel, but I didn't really get the chance to. And in the end it kind of screwed us over, I guess, as well. Just putting some blue glow here again. We lost one of our guys here as well, so there's only 3 of us left, and when that happens you're just at a huge disadvantage. But yeah, these guys had some healing pads down as well, but they weren't as high level as my one, so I just thought I'd go ahead and put my one down so that we can be getting like 60k, 70k health whenever we just run over it, which is just going to be super useful. Just go back to full health in a few seconds, which is just really helpful. All healing pads are great, to be honest. It's just the higher the level, the more health you'll be getting, which is obviously what we need for these missions. Yeah, I don't know why there's a jump pad there. I'm not sure who put that there, but yeah, spamming the grenade launcher is so much fun. Like I said, you do get a couple, some decent weapons here and there from like just killing husks and from supply drops. And that grenade launcher came in really useful. It was just like knocking the husks back and just sort of keeping them away from the base, which is really useful as well. But you see, that's why the base, the way we built it, the way I built the like actual base around the burner, just like a couple of walls and just some floors, and then like the stairs going outwards, and it just so many layers of like defense before the husk actually gets to the burner, so it works out really well. And you just need to make sure that, you know, you repair it and stuff like that, and it ends up working out really well. This dude had his base up on the top as well, so that, or he had his base somewhere, I'm not quite sure where it was, but yeah, his base helped out a lot. We managed to survive 9 waves, but we died on the 10th one. We still did pretty well. I didn't get all of the rewards, but I will be trying to survive 45 minutes next time to get the last reward. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys next time.